Hi everybody, welcome to Carmen Katharine's Reeves. So today we're going to go over some basics that I learned from my husband. So if you go in a man's garage or something and you ask for a rotary cutter, this is what they give you. It's a Skill PowerCutter, and it's rechargeable. It's got a little thing right here so it protects you from getting cut. It's really easy to use, and we've been using it for the last 3 or 4 tutorials on my mats when we cut them down to size. And I showed you, I believe, on the Scarecrow one. We cut it down, and so we're going to do that, and then I'm going to show you how to cut your mesh. So, of course, you're going to want to take this off. This is a Dollar Tree. You can get, and all you're going to do, and I showed you on my, I believe it was on a box I used. But all you're going to do is you hold the bottom down and the button at the same time. And go all the way around, nice and neat. So it cuts it. Nice cuts. Then what I did, and if y'all watched this, you saw what I did on my last one. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. It's starting to get on my nerves. I'm sorry. I just rather finish what I started. That's just me. So I'm just going to put your fabric right at the tip. I can't stand when I don't finish something. So this is, then what we were using is a hole puncher, like for pencils, and you're just going to stick it in there and pop. Look at that. And then all you need is your zip ties, and you can apply this to the back of all your wreaths. It's a real neat, cool little trick. We'll do the hole puncher one more time. Watch me not get it this time. Make sure that you get the stuff out. So, and you can get the hole punchers. There we go. You can get them from the Dollar Tree. See? Nice, neat little trick. You can put no more sticking your scissors in or knives in to put your little holes in there, to put your zip ties to attach to the back of your wreaths. These you can get at the Dollar Tree. You can, it goes up like on, I've seen it from 18 to 20 inches. You can use one of these, and then I cut down as we use them for the smaller ones. That is a neat little trick. Thank you, hubby. So our next one, I'm going to show you. We have a whole bunch of different things I'm going to show you. You can take your phone. So if you're going to use your phone, same exact thing. Draw your circle around so you know where you want to draw it to cover your back. You're going to hold the 2 buttons at the same time. Now watch. Look at that. Nice and easy. Same thing, hole puncher, and you can apply it on the back of your wreaths. This is really fun, by the way. So, felt. Haven't tried the felt yet. Let's see if we can do it on the felt. I believe you can. This is pretty sharp. And by the way, it sharpens itself. So as you are done with it, please clean it. Use your little paintbrush, clean one, nice and dry, and wipe off all the little dust particles and stuff on it to keep it clean. You can use this on just about anything. We're just adding a lot of tools to crafts. That's all. So again, basically you're feeding it. See? Wow. I have a hard time using scissors. Look what that just did. I feel like I'm on a commercial. So we cut that. I'm going to show you one more thing before we get to our mesh. Same thing with your plastic canvas. So I use a lot of the plastic canvas in the centers. You can take your marker, mark it where you want to cut it. Take your rotary cutter, electric saw or skill, power skill. Men call it rotary. And you just Look at that. Easy, easy, easy. So don't force it through. It goes on its own. Okay? So with this, you do want to mark it before you cut it. So I've already showed everybody 5 weeks ago that I use a stapler for a lot of my phone backs. So guess what? We don't need to worry about wearing this little mask when we use our little toy here because it doesn't burn and there's no smells. So you save a couple dollars on this. So what I'm going to do is I have 10 pieces out here. 10 rolls of mesh. Now, you can cut it. Again, you want it to stay steady as you cut. I put the rocks on it just like I would do with anything else. And I'm going to cut it from 1 to 10. And that sure does look smaller than what it should be. Let me see. Or is that just me? That's just me. Sorry. So, someone had mentioned to me, and you know who you are, that to get a shelf liner to keep it underneath so it's not moving around your stuff. But if you're going to use this, you kind of want it a little slick to move this in and out. It's a little gadget. So again, you're going to hold the bottom and the side. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty that is. Not one piece is frayed. You might get a little string, but that's it. Not one frayed piece. All 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. I'm going to do it one more time. This is a really short tutorial. One more time. If you do not feel comfortable to do all 10 or you don't have the workspace, I don't have a lot of workspace, but I'm going to tell you, I usually cut 4 pieces of mesh with my wood burner. This makes it a lot easier. I don't smell it. There's no smoke, and I was just shocked. So when your hubby tells you, honey, I got an idea, listen to him, because I was fighting it. Now I'm loving it. So now I'm like, okay, do you have anything for this? So, of course, you're going to have little pieces you're going to want. And again, like I said, make sure you clean this blade. So again, now I prefer to do 4 cuts, but I'm just showing you. This is 10. I did 15 at one time too. I just do not have the room for it. Again, side and bottom. All 10 pieces. 10 pieces. No fray. You may get a little piece. That's okay. So I can cut 10 pieces. There's no fray on it. So to keep it, once you're done with, this doesn't mean that as you're moving your fabric around and putting it on your reform that it's not going to get fray, because friction makes fray. We all know that. As we're done, you still want to spray this. It's just, it prevents, you do the cutting with this, and then you do your preventative measures, and you spray it with your acrylic spray and your adhesive. So, I'm going to show you. So, I like it. That was 10. You can do this actually a lot faster when you have less fabric. So, I am doing my moonflower next, so I need the white and the off-white. So we are going to put this up, show you the cuts. So here is 4 pieces. So I like doing the 4 pieces. You can do 4, you can do 2. If you have a big workstation, you can do 10 pieces. I did up to 15, and it was quite snug in here because I don't have a lot of room. When I am can get rich and afford to get my own studio, I would like to have a bigger workspace. But I'm happy with what I got. So again, you do want to make sure that this is seated nice and tight. And we are going to go through this again so you can see. So again, down and to the side. Beautiful. All four. You do want to put something on the floor underneath. Everything always leaves, you know, little particles and stuff. Very, very pretty. So the tighter you have the fabric and the more sturdier you have it, the better. And do it again. All I'm doing is showing you guys how to use a manly tool to cut your mesh. And like I said, I'm using this mesh in our next tutorial. So this is helping me cut everything for it. So I also will be showing everyone how to make your own reef wire frames with wire hangers as well. Okay, so down. So pretty. I am impressed. 4 pieces, no fray. How about that? Awesome. Okay, so I showed you a little bit of everything now. This is rechargeable batteries in here, so it comes with a plug to plug in the back and recharge it. You do get a little light when it's getting low, so it'll show you that when it's low. Again, it cleans itself. It's self-cleaning. And the only thing that, like I said, I would suggest, even though it's self-sharpening, let me rephrase that. It sharpens itself, but you have to clean it. Sorry about that. You want to get in there and dust off all of those particles from your fabric. So it works on everything, even burlap, even ribbon, everything you can do with this. Now, if you're going to use the burlap, everybody knows that some burlap, the fibers hurt your lungs, so wear your mask if you use the burlap. But this was my little short tutorial today. Having a lot of fun learning stuff. We will be doing wire hangers. Not the next one. The next one I'm doing my moonflower. And then I'll be doing the wire hangers. And I'm going to make something really cool out of these. You guys are going to love it. So, thank you for watching. Happy crafting. Have a blessed day, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, when I hit that 1,000 subscriber, we're doing a drawing. My grandson's going to draw your name out. And that lucky winner will get a wreath of their choice. Not only will you get the wreath, I will pay for the shipping. So it's completely 100% free. I am not charging for tutorials. This is completely free. So please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you later.